Welcome to the Pamir Highway.
There are times when I consumed by doubt, when I'm questioning this relentless pursuit, the insatiable thirst of adventure, this constant craving to forge a path where none exists. Why not simply push our boundaries? Instead we shatter them over and over. We threw ourselves into the most desolate, breathtaking corner of Earth, knowing the chaos and danger are constant companion. And in that moment then I feel truly undeniable alive. Pamir Highway is not a simple decision. Careful planning the essential you need to your trip, considering that the weather condition can be unpredictable and the road can be closed due to construction. Getting the necessary permits also take time, so don't rush into it. This journey, especially by public transportation, requires thorough preparation and practice. The Pamir Highway, a challenging route in Central Asia, stretching from Dushanbe, Tajikistan to Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan. It's a part of the ancient Silk Road, featuring a difficult unpaved road, steep passes and rugged. This difficult condition with journey often takes several days. It is the second highest road on Earth, reaching over 4,600 meters. And spans over 1,200 kilometers across mountain and valley. So stay tuned as we're gonna get through this journey together step by step. Let's start from the beginning, Dushanbe. Our journey along the Pamir Highway with public transport begins in Dushanbe, the capital of Tajikistan. In this guide, I will explore how to approach, organize and plan your trip, while addressing various important issues. The Pamir Highway, also known as the M41, is the second highest road in the world. The M41 serves as the main artery through the Gorno-Badakhshan, connecting Tajikistan with Kyrgyzstan, and offering a breathtaking view along the way. The mountain autonomous region occupies nearly half of the Tajikistan territory, and it's renowned for its stunning landscape, snow peak, alpine lake, and the unique culture of its community. I recommended spending at least 2-3 days in Dushanbe to explore and sort it out the necessary permits. The city is offering a captivating glimpse into Tajik culture, blending modern architecture with vibrant flowers, and the local markets that are definitely worth it to visit. But now let's return to the Pamir Highway. This region can be quite challenging from the logistical standpoint. Obtaining permits and managing your time are a crucial factor to consider. We will start our journey from Dushanbe and end in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, covering approximately 2,000 kilometers. We will traverse this route using public transport and taxis, so time is crucial. Although it's technically possible to complete the journey in 10 to 12 days, I suggest you allowing more time to explore the natural beauty along the way. The Pamir region requires careful planning due to the demanding natures. When you're starting from Dushanbe, Bishkek or Osh, remember that you need a special permission to enter to Gorno-Badakhshan. This can be obtained at the office in Dushanbe. Depending on your available time in the region, you can adjust the length of your stay. We opted for more than 15 days and we found it worthwhile. However, if you're planning to return to Dushanbe, 15 days should be enough. In just a couple of days, you can easily gather all the necessary information.
This is where you get the permission for the Pamir Highway. We came here yesterday and we made the permission for the Pamir Highway, which is called GBAO Highway, which is this. This is the registration, and this, and I show you now, is the GBAO. So make sure you have both of them before starting the Pamir Highway. Be patient because it's not gonna be easy. It's like you know, no, the people doesn't speak English, so you might have to be patient and wait for some time. However, we're done, we're ready, we're gonna leave very soon.
Be prepared for a long day. Communication can be challenging as English isn't widely spoken. So get the information you need, you might take some time. However, the cost of the permit is minimal. Agencies offer Pamir tour permit included, but they are pricey and inflexible. Good for a quick trip, but not for exploring. You will need the extra permit, but we're gonna get through later on. A popular first leg is Dushanbe to Khorugh, which is around 600 kilometers for about 13 hours, if the road conditions are fine, which is probably unlikely to find it. This route offering a great introduction to the Pamir Highway.
Okay guys, this is the place where you catch in the 4x4 to go from Dushanbe to Khorugh, our first leg for the Pamir Highway. The price is actually changing according where you sitting. For us it will be 400 somoni, which is 33 euros. At the moment I don't remember the name of the bus station, but I'm gonna put it here, and also I'm gonna give you some more details. Maybe I'm gonna give you a screenshot of the map because it's not actually visible on Google Map. Our adventure to the Pamir Highway starting from here. The jockey machine is ready. Seba is ready. We are ready. As we plan, we leave it at around 9. This is the car setting. Our leg, they're gonna be fucked by the end of the day, but that's the way it is. It's gonna be like 12 hours and 34 minutes. Quite a long journey. It can be tricky. Anyway, we left like 20 minutes ago, and we stayed in Dushanbe. Straight is still alright. Stop and go for lunch after 3 hours. We're not even a third of our journey. However, the lunch was good. The journey is pretty tough because we are on the back and the situation isn't pleasant at all. Yeah, we have a little convenience. Some work in the body is blocked by stones. I feel tired. I've been in a 4x4 on the third line, so really on the back, and it was really painful and bumpy and tiny. But we only have like 6 hours left, so it should be easier. The second pit stop due to the works. Small houses on the other side. That's Afghanistan. It could be like a Taliban village, and yeah, kind of weird being here in this side of the river. You are in Tajikistan, and over there is Afghanistan. Good morning from Khorugh. We got here last night. It was pretty late, so I couldn't make any video. However, it's morning now, and we had a good sleep. The hostel then where we stayed, it's nice. It just was really tiring, the journey to get here. We made it like in 14 hours. We had some complications, some like problem with the street, and it was blocked, and then a lot of trucks. But anyway, this is a Khorugh. And now we are searching for a place for having breakfast. Our place is not very central, so we need to catch a minivan to get to the center. It's okay, but as it's Sunday today, we might have some problem to found the things like a place for breakfast and searching for some activity here in Khorugh or Khorugh or whatever it is. It's breakfast here, and we ordered a coffee, but we saw a blow and we couldn't resist. So, okay, today we have quite a few things to sort it out. We have to exchange some money, so we need to go to the bank. And what else do we need to go? Check it up the market. I need to buy a hat. I got a new hat here on the Khorugh market. It's quite small, but I found a hat, which is good. He's doing it. He's doing it. It's buying the Putin razors to have a perfect shave.
Our first day in Khorugh is drawing to close, and we still have a few things to organize. We want to visit the Garam Chashma hot spring, so we need to locate the bus station, check the schedule, and figure it out how to get there. We are also hoping to do some local trekking, so we need a plan and a route and get a better sense of how to get around this area, which feels wonderfully off the beaten tourist path. I will also show you some budget-friendly accommodation I found. It's a little outside of the center, but definitely cozy and affordable.
And that's it. This is where we stay in Khorugh. Okay, we are searching for a spot. It's literally here. This guy is trying to taking us over there. Yeah, this guy was so kind, and he just gave the direction, and now we are pointed up to this place. His saving is really good, so let's go. It's a little bit slippery. These branches are very spiky. Well, the guy just said to follow the river, follow the white rabbit.
And this is the hidden trekking in Khorugh, timing 2-3 hours. If you want to know more about this tour, contact me on the comment down below.
Hey Seba, want to let you know where we're going tomorrow.
Terme di Garam Chashma.
What termes?
Not terme, hot spring. Garam Chashma hot spring.
The Garam Chashma hot springs are about 46 kilometers from Khorugh, roughly 2 hours drive by minibus. It's usually easier to find a ride if you head to the bus terminal early in the morning. Private taxis are available, but considerably more expensive. If you have time and the schedules work out, you can combine your hot spring trips with a visit at the Afghan market in Eshkasha. It's another 2 hours drive from the springs and only open on Saturday. I have heard this quite interesting experience, but unfortunately we arrived at the hot springs on Sunday, so waiting until Saturday was a bit out of our schedule.
We leave now. That is our van. We are 3 people and we were supposed to be 6, but we haven't found anyone, so we're gonna pay double. To go to the hot spring is gonna be 42 kilometers. The bus station is just behind us. Good luck, Federico. Good luck, Seba. We hope the street is not too bad. Well, we're gonna have a nice day at the hot spring. Bumpy road. Okay, we have an inconvenient. We punch a wheel. It could happen. We are in the middle of nowhere. God, he's already changed the wheel. We hope to not punch again, otherwise we will be fucked. We just arrived to the hot spring. Let's check it out. What's going on in this city is really small. The hot spring is just right there where the flags are. And that's it. I have to sneeze now.
We found an accommodation in less than 5 minutes away.
This is our hotel.
There weren't many options available. After settling in, we grabbed some food. Then we headed to the hot spring. The entrance fees was likely included with our accommodation. The hot springs have separate hours for men and women. After a late dinner at a place that resembled a hospital cafeteria more than a restaurant, we turned in for the night. Tomorrow we are setting out to explore the area with a trek on a trail that, as far as we know, no one has ever attempted before.
Garam Chashma trekking this morning. We're leaving at 8 with sunny weather. However, we don't know the destination. We're gonna get as far as we can and then we're gonna come back. We are still in the village, but we're gonna leave soon. It's not cold, it's good weather. Let's see what's gonna happen today.
Our route today is straightforward. We will hike as far as we can along the river and descend as much of the valley as possible. The scenery is astonishing, but the lack of a marked trail presents some challenges.
We are in a point where we can't come back and we can cross the river.
After about 2 hours of hiking, we stop to admire the beauty of this almost untouched landscape. Late in the afternoon, we return for a soak in the hot springs before heading to bed. Tomorrow, we will return to Khorugh, and finding a ride back might be tricky.
Good morning, 6:30, and we are planning to get back to Khorugh. We don't know at what time the minivan is coming, so I'm just here and waiting.
In about 1 hour we managed to find a lift to Khorugh with a private taxi, which was a bit out of our budget, but we had no choice.
Music is pretty loud right now.
This situation can happen quite often in this area, so keep in mind in order to keep your finances on budget. We stayed in the same place where we were before. Now we have a couple of days to organize next move, which is gonna be from Khorugh to Murghab.
That was our driver. It was really good. Good driver, young. He gave us some apple.
From here you can easily come back to Dushanbe and you had a glimpse of the Pamir Highway. This is the most common choice if you want to carry on to get to Kyrgyzstan through the hard pass can be extremely difficult, and obviously we got this option. First, to cross the border from the hard pass you need some sort of invitation from someone in Kyrgyzstan, and also someone to come and pick you up at the border. Taxis aren't allowed to cross the border. We found someone who managed to plan this complicated transfer. You can ask info at the tourist office in Khorugh, or you can contact me on the comment down below. I will provide the details to make this route possible.
We just left Khorugh. We are on a 4x4, two of us. Seba, she's right there. We haven't any clue what's gonna happen. We're heading to Murghab, but we are two of us, and we thought there were other two people with us, but we left Khorugh like 10 minutes ago. Anyway, we will find out on the way, but the landscape around here is impressive. No idea what's gonna happen, but we left, and the journey should be around 6 hours. This is our driver. What's your name? Sash. Sash. Sash is the driver. We pay like 300 Somonia per person. Everything is confusing here on the Pamir Highway, especially transportation. It's challenging.
The journey between Khorugh and Murghab is quite challenging, and at the end of the high season it's not easy to find the transportation available every day. Nevertheless, we are on our way today. We have about 8-9 hours of driving ahead of us.
4,500 meters. And this is what we have.
The landscape is almost lunar, and the desolation and peace can be felt simply by looking around. A truly moving and natural landscape.
Alichur, stop. In Alichur, a cow tried to commit suicide. And we're gonna stop for lunch in the middle of nowhere.
After yet another stop to grab a bite of it, we are back on the road. We are not far from the isolated village of Murghab.
Good morning from Murghab. We got here last night around 6 after 9 hours driving. It was a really cool journey because we got through,
mountain and isolated area, so the journey was fine, but we got here really late and I was a little bit tired. I guess because it's like we are 3,500 meters and I felt a little bit dizzy, altitude problems. Got up this morning and having a coffee and everything is fine. This place is very isolated from everything, but the hostel is actually a homestay. It's nice.
Right. This is our Murghab Adil guest house, and it has a yurt just outside. Oh my god. I guess I'm the only one awake at this time. And the temperature, it's chilled. It's cold. And now I'm gonna go and check it up, the area around us.
Murghab is the highest town in Tajikistan, located at 3,650 meters in the Pamir Mountains. It's the capital of the Murghab district and it's the last checkpoint before crossing the border with Kyrgyzstan. Say hi! Hello! Originally a Russian military outpost, Murghab featured basic service like a small hospital and few guest houses. It attracts visitors for its stunning mountain and scenery and hiking routes. The town has a cold alpine climate with harsh winter and cool summer. Travelers should prepare for a high altitude and limited service while exploring this unique area.
In Murghab, we're gonna get ready for tomorrow, which is gonna be a big day because from Murghab we're gonna reach the pass, which is the border from Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. We already set up the taxi for tomorrow. A driver is gonna come and pick up us 8 a.m. and we're gonna be at the border like in 2-3 hours, hopefully, if the weather is fine. However, after that we're gonna change the taxi to get another taxi from Kyrgyzstan because taxi I cannot pass the border. Just right in between the two border we're gonna switch a taxi. We already set up the taxi from the other side and so it should be okay. After that we're gonna pass the Kyrgyzstan border. You need a permission for that, so keep in mind that if you don't have anybody on the other side in Kyrgyzstan, then give you this document that is allowed you to pass the border, you will be in trouble. That's the plan. Let's see if we're gonna make it, because you never know.
That's it for this video. In this episode I gave you an introduction of the Tajik side of the Pamir Highway. In the next episode we will cross what's arguably the most isolated border in the world, the Art Pass, from Tajikistan to Kyrgyzstan. Get ready because things are going to get interesting. As usual, let me know what do you think on the comment down below and give it the video a like if you enjoy it. I'm sure you already subscribed it, but if you are not, please do. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned and keep exploring.
There's a sandstorm coming right now, so better go back home.